Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun. So in the last episode I did finish off with saying that we were going to meet off Kraden. And it looks like we've got a familiar face already. They seem to know little of Sol Sanctum's mysteries. The Elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter it. Not even Kraden.
Kraden? Can't we just use him?
His knowledge is no meager thing. We can use him.
But he's more stubborn than we expected.
And cunning too. Cunning beyond measure.
If he won't go willingly, then we can always...
Uh-oh. It looks like they've spotted us. You there, what are you doing?
What are we doing?
Were you eavesdropping on our conversation?
No?
I guess that I should take you at your word.
Hey, you're the ones who were sneaking around. Derp.
Sneaking? Who are you to accuse me?
So, Kraden's engagement was with you.
Yeah, we're off to meet him right now.
And this appointment is important enough to drive us away? Yeah, actually it is. So get the hell out of our way. If your errand is more important than our own, then... go.
You're letting us go?
Are you sure, Centauros?
Minardi, we have no reason to delay these children any further.
Let's go, Isaac. Derp.
Let's see if we can talk to them, can we? Go, children, you mustn't keep Kraden waiting.
You'd better leave before we change our minds.
Just who were they? And they already know too much about Sol Sanctum. Ah, so it looks like they did confront him. Things that even the Elders of Vale don't know. And what were they saying about the elements? The elements of alchemy, earth, water, fire, and wind. They plan to set them into motion. And the 4 elemental stars are the key. These are things even I, a trained alchemy sage, do not know. Well, some alchemist you are if you don't even know about the 4 elements. What kind of genius is this? Oh, Isaac.
You look like something's bothering you.
Me? Well...
It's those two, isn't it? Centauros and Minardi were their names, right? Derp.
Are they still out there? They're very persistent.
Did they want something from you, Kraden?
That seems to be the case.
Seems to be.
Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum, they spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Well, about that. Isn't that strange? Yeah, actually it is. Yes, you can't enter Mount Aleph without a very good reason.
And if they entered secretly, then they might be thieves.
we have to go tell the High Elders and the villagers. Derp.
Wait, everyone. I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me.
Then what should we do?
Well, we go confirm it.
Do you mean we should go into Saul's sanctum ourselves? Derp.
Isn't that impossible?
Why would it be? Just because climbing Mount Aleph is forbidden? Well, no, I mean it might be forbidden, but that doesn't make it impossible. That's right, they were just going to see if they've been to Mount Aleph.
We'll be fine if they don't see us, right?
We'll be fine, dude.
Right, we won't be doing anything bad up there, Derp.
This will be just our secret, okay?
Fair enough. Then it's decided. We'll make you the leader, okay, Isaac? Sure thing, no arguments there.
There are some dangerous places between Mount Aleph and Saul's sanctum, Derp. But you can handle it, right, Isaac? Derp.
You're more cautious than Garrett is, Isaac, so you'll be fine.
You don't have to be so blunt, Derp.
What's he up to? A bag. I wonder what he's giving it to us for. This is our best bet. All right, let's go. Oh, so he wasn't giving it to us. Whoops. Well, in any case, let's have a quick look through his place. Isaac looked through the books. They don't appear to be anything particularly novel. Let's see, Isaac searched through the bookcase. There's a book entitled In Search of the Ancient Lemurians. And that's a thing for way later. Well, not really a thing, but you'll know what I mean. There's a book entitled The Fountain of Tolby. The Fountain of Tolby will test your luck. These are kind of hints as to what you'll be doing way later in the game. But for now, let's just enjoy what we've got. So on to Mount Aleph we shall go. And I guess we're gonna confirm what those two lunatics were saying earlier. I wonder where they went off to. And how come the other villagers aren't saying anything? I mean, one dude's got blue freaking skin, for crying out loud. Welcome, weary wanderers, what do you seek? So here you can revive your characters, cure poison, repel evil, or remove curses. But we don't need any of that. Visit us again anytime you need healing. Okay, whatever. We don't need healing, though. Whoa. You're not planning on sneaking up to Mount Aleph, are you? No. Well, I'll overlook it this time because I'm stupid and naive, but I've got my eye on you, Isaac. And of course, I'm not going to acknowledge your other two party members that are stuck inside your pants. And I'm just gonna walk around here like a lunatic because that's just what I do. And blah blah blah, okay. Oh, so even if their back is turned, we can't sneak. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait until they're in the corner over there. There we go. He must be stupidly naive. So here we are at the Saul entrance. Place looks rather mysterious, doesn't it? And pretty cool, especially this music. This is the entrance to Saul's Sanctum. This is your first time here, right? Yes, it is, sir. It's an important relic of our past. Take a good look at it. Well, it does look pretty damn cool. And there's even water inside. That's pretty interesting. Platforming for the lose. Because I already screwed it up and took the longer path. Oh well. Ah, and what a beautiful room. This place is glowing with an eerie aqua light. And the blue on the floor is a nice touch. I really gotta say, this music is pretty damn cool. And our first random encounter. I was wondering how long it would take. Get out of here. And in case you haven't noticed, our characters also look different in battle as well as in person. Like on the screen right now. More platforming. Whoop-de-doo. So what do we got over here? It looks like this place is turning into a maze already. Get out of here. And nice critical, Jenna. So I suppose I might as well explain this now. In this game you have two different types of characters. You have a warrior type, which is what Isaac and Garrett are, and you have a mage type, which is what Jenna is. So, as that implies, the warrior types are more physically strong, whereas the mage types are better at using synergy. Pretty simple. But it gets more complex than that later on. It's a relief of a minotaur. The right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. I guess we'll be going back there later on in just a moment. Turns out I went the wrong way because I'm a genius. So let's go the center path. We can't screw up going the center now, can we? Isaac checked the chest. And Isaac got a small jewel. Let's take a look at what that does. A small jewel, a beautiful shaped eye jewel. Let's see, an important item. Doesn't really tell us much for now. However, it's pretty obvious what it's for, isn't it? It should be for the Minotaur over here. Okay. So approaching the Minotaur, blah blah blah, the right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. So this is when we get prompted to this screen. So let's go to the items section, and let's use the small jewel. Isaac set the small gem into the empty socket. And clearly something happened. You hear the sound of shifting stone. Oh boy, I can already see myself getting cut off a lot during this Let's Play. I can hardly wait. Okay, so obviously something shifted, and a new path has probably opened up for us, now that we've managed to solve that very simple puzzle. And the room changes again. Much different than before. Looks like there's more puzzle solving to do.
What's wrong, Kraden? Derp.
Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times and I've always thought it looked strange. I had always imagined Saul's sanctum would look different somehow.
What do you mean?
Saul's sanctum was built in honor of the sun.
That's kind of obvious.
There ought to be something here to reflect that. I was always puzzled why there wasn't.
He does prove a good point.
If there is a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to... Well, let's see if we can find it.
I think he's serious. Should we help him, Isaac?
Of course we should.
But it's too dangerous for us to split up. We should stay together. Derp.
And he does prove a good point. Now, if you look at this area, there's a dotted line on the floor. Isn't that kind of weird? Let's push it real good over there. And we reveal a hidden passage. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Now, what could be over here? This seems rather strange. Now, I haven't showed this off just yet, but as we saw earlier, this is a skill in which both Garrett and Isaac contain. It's called Move. So that's what we saw Garrett using earlier. It doesn't look like it does anything for us now, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. So let's take a look on the opposite end. What happens if we push this stone? Another passage is revealed. Ah, now this must be what Crawdon was talking about. There certainly is a secret in this place. And look how big it looks already. Geez, these battles are really starting to take up on Isaac. So I suppose I might as well show off this skill for now. He has something called Cure, which is a synergy, of course. So let's use it on him. And bam, just like that, he's healed. So moving on, let's see what we'll discover. A slime, apparently. Get out of here, you gross piece of junk. And it ran away because it's a coward. And we get no experience points when they run away. Isn't that nice? Continuing on. That chest may be tempting for now, but we'll get back to it.
More statues. It doesn't look like we can reach them from here. Perhaps synergy is the key. Isaac, try to use your synergy.
Okay, I did not realize that that's actually the correct linear path. So I'll actually be going over to that chest right now. I can't even remember what it contains, but I know that it is something good. What do we got? Isaac checked the chest. And we got the small jewel. Alright, so the small jewel is probably another thing that we need within this place to be able to solve the puzzles. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Now, Crawdon did say that synergy is probably the key, so since we are unable to jump to the area, we will actually have to use their move skill. So let's get Garrett to do that. Aha! And here we have a sparkling Minotaur. So we are once again prompted to this screen. And let us use the small jewel. Isaac set the small gem into the empty socket. You hear the sound of shifting stone. Indeed, something has happened. And let's use Garrett's move synergy again. And here we have a secret path. But out of curiosity, we should probably check the rest. There might be something else hidden. Or not. But it's always worth to check, because you never know, right? And I'll do the other two off-screen, so give me just a moment. So it turns out that there is one more hidden passage. So going through here, it does look like it's probably the area that we should be in. And we have more new monsters, so I suppose I might as well show this off. As you gain levels, you will gain more synergy, and one that Isaac recently acquired that I did off-screen is Quake. So this can attack multiple targets at once. So the center cursor that you see, that's where the strength of the synergy is. The other two surrounding it, it won't be as powerful, but it will still affect them. And as for Garrett, he has something called Flare. But we'll leave that for now. We'll use his physical strength to our advantage. As for Jenna, she also has Flare, and since she has full synergy points, let's go for it. Get out of here. And Isaac with his Quake. What is this thing anyways? An amaze. Gross. Get out of here. Okay, let's explore just a little more. Surely there must be something here. Ah.
This is it. We found it. Clearly, this is the mark of the sun, the heart of Saul's sanctum. It's just as I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth.
But what if they said was true? Then that means they must have been.
They were thieves. They came to rob the sanctum.
Let's hurry back to the village and tell everybody.
Crowden? Derp, what's the matter? Derp.
We're so close.
Close? Close to what?
We've come all the way to the heart of Saul's sanctum to turn our backs on it and leave.
There's something wrong with that? Derp.
It is a pretty cool discovery.
Saul's sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It would be a waste to. What do you think? Shall we go a little farther?
Well, we do have an emergency, dude. We can always come back.
Then you can all go back to the village without me.
If you put it that way, we don't have much choice.
I'm with Crowden. I want to look inside. Derp.
Really? We'll just go a little bit further. Good, it's decided. Let's move ahead.
Okay, now I'm gonna meet you guys back to, the previous screen in just a moment, so hang on, everybody. Okay, actually, Crowden is not letting me. It just prompts this message where he says,
That way leads out of the sanctum. It should be in these rooms.
so I guess that's out of the options. It's a shame because I'm pretty sure that there was a hidden treasure there. And what's this room? It looks like its counterpart.
What's this room? There's a moon in the center, a picture of Luna. This must symbolize night. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think?
Yes, they are two sides of the same coin.
Luna and Saul, these rooms must hide some secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Isaac, would you look further up the passage?
Sure thing.
Let me know what you find.
And that about wraps it up for today's episode. So in the next one, we're gonna further explore this exciting place of Saul's Sanctum. Until then, have fun, everybody.